Welcome to the Delmarva Almanac. Each week we connect you to the best of Delmarva. Like other almanacs, our aim is to tell you a little bit about our past, our present, and events in the near future. I'm your host, Dana Kester McCabe. Over the last several decades, the fall and spring have become known as the shoulder seasons here on Delmarva. This is when room rates and gas prices go down, attracting the non-traditional traveler to our region. It's also when local nonprofits really begin to get busy with their biggest events. Naturally, this means the local arts scene really heats up. The Delmarva Almanac community calendar is filling up with things to do. Monthly art strolls are happening just about every weekend across the peninsula in a town near you. These are a perfect night out to see wonderful art, and often you can enjoy live music and sometimes even free refreshments. Art classes for both children and adults are widely available, including painting, ceramics, glass blowing, and a variety of other crafts. If you like to party when you paint, you can also find numerous venues that offer a fun night, getting guided project instructions while having adult beverages with other creative folks. As I said, some of the biggest events of the year happen during the fall. Get ready, I'm going to give you some of the highlights of what you can expect between now and the holiday season. But don't worry about jotting them down. All of these events are listed on our website. I can honestly say that this preview is just the tip of the iceberg. You may even need to pace yourself when choosing events to attend this fall. If you love the arts, there's probably something happening here on Delmarva every day, certainly every weekend. For example, today is the Bethany Beach Boardwalk Arts Festival. It's also the Chestertown Jazz Festival at Wilmer Park. There's the historic Georgetown, Delaware Art Crawl, and today is also the culmination of the 12th annual Chincoteague Plein Air Painting Event. Plein air simply means painting outdoors, and that's exactly what you'll see at the 6th annual Plein Air event in Berlin, Maryland. This is a unique event because it's happening at the same time as the annual Berlin Fiddlers Convention, where they will have 3 days of free live bluegrass music, with performers from across the country competing for thousands in cash prizes. Bring a lawn chair and simply take a seat to soak up some culture. Next weekend is also Elkton's Fall Fest and the trunk show for the Arts Party in Centerville, Maryland. As you plan your time, you may want a little reminder of those festivals that have been around for a long time and which offer great food, games, music, and arts and crafts. Probably the biggest of them all is Sunfest, the last weekend in September in Ocean City. The first weekend in October is the Chesapeake Celtic Festival, held at Furnace-Town near Snow Hill. They'll have traditional Celtic music, dance performances, and fiber arts demonstrations. On October 10th, the Nanticoke River Jamboree in Vienna, Maryland will host historical reenactors, demonstrations of traditional colonial crafts, and more. That day is also the 43rd Annual Oyster Festival, celebrating our world-famous seafood in Chincoteague. October 24th is the Harvest Arts and Crafts Festival in Newark, Delaware. And if you've never been before, you will definitely want to head to Chestertown for the Downrigging Festival on Halloween weekend. It's one of the largest annual tall ship gatherings on the East Coast. The waterfront is packed with sailing ships of a bygone era. They'll also have live music and plenty of arts and crafts to see and buy. There are a variety of events devoted just to music this fall. Local schools, of course, have a wealth of concerts you can attend. On the first Monday of every month, check out the Bluegrass Jam at St. Andrew's Episcopal Church in Hurlock. On October 3rd, Snow Hill boasts the Rock the River Music Festival with blues and rock performances by Blue Junction, Johnny Bling, Opposite Directions, and the Artemis Pyle Band. The Rehoboth Beach Jazz Festival is October 15th through the 18th. It boasts world-class contemporary jazz artists like Al Jarreau, Peabo Bryson, Betty Lavette, and the festival's Artist of the Year, Marc Antoine. On October 23rd, at the Eastern Shore's own Arts Center in Belhaven, Virginia, take a listen to Mary Smith and Greg Kimball's eclectic roots music. That's also the day of the second annual Eastern Shore Guitar Festival at the Gibson Center for the Arts in Chestertown, which brings professional guitarists together with students of all levels for a weekend of classes and concerts. And that's also the weekend of the 26th annual Sea Witch Halloween and Fiddlers Festival in Rehoboth Beach. You're listening to the Delmarva Almanac. I'm Dana Kester McCabe, and this is the Fall Arts Preview. Now is a great time to get a head start on your holiday shopping by buying unique, original, local fine art. Here's a sampling of some of those shows you won't want to miss. On September 27th, make your way to Cambridge for the 38th Annual Dorchester Center for the Arts Showcase. October 3rd is the Cecil County Arts Council Juried Exhibition in Elkton. The Smyrna Opera House will open its 20th Annual Art Show on November 6th. And be sure to visit the galleries of our colleges and universities for monthly exhibitions. The art forms that have most widely been associated with Delmarva have always been the waterfowl arts, such as decoy carving and waterfowl paintings. Some of our longest-standing fall festivals celebrate these. October 10th is the 18th Chesapeake Wildfowl Expo at the Ward Museum in Salisbury. November 13th through the 15th is the 44th Waterfowl Festival in historic downtown Easton. And November 27th through the 29th is the annual Waterfowl Show in Chincoteague. These shows bring collectors and artisans together and provide educational opportunities that are crucial to the preservation of our regional traditions. Another tradition that is alive and well here is community theater. For the first 2 weeks of October, the Possum Point Players of Georgetown, Delaware, will present the 1960s musical comedy Hairspray. On October 22nd, the Tred Avon Players in Oxford will present Lives Interrupted, a musical revue paying tribute to the World War II era. Halloween weekend, the Community Players of Salisbury will perform The Addams Family, a new musical comedy. November 13th and 14th, the Young Actors Guild presents The Princess Bride at the Smyrna Opera House. And the Brown Box Theater will present Lab Rats November 20th through the 24th at the Ocean City Center for the Arts, a unique space where you will see an original drama production while surrounded by amazing original art. And the last event I will tell you about, but certainly not the least, is the 17th Annual Rehoboth Beach Independent Film Festival, which will be held November 7th through the 15th. This is a showcase of some of the year's best American and international films, including features, documentaries, and shorts. I'm sure that I have missed many, many wonderful events, and most of them are on our website. So go to delmarvaalmanac.com/arts and find out more. And remember, Delmarva isn't just a world-class arts destination for people who love to visit this area. We who live here are really lucky to have such amazing artists who work and perform here. Well, that's all for this edition of the Delmarva Almanac. We'd like to thank our community partners, the Friends of Delmarva Public Radio, the Community Foundation of the Eastern Shore, and underwriters EatDrinkBuyArt.com for their help in bringing this program to you, our audience. Our theme music was provided by Brightside Studio. This show has been a Moonshell production. Thanks for listening. Until we meet again, may the rhythms and tides of Delmarva bring you good fortune.